thanks for tuning in to Garden Weekly. It's Anne Marie, Bridget, and Jacqueline here, and we're here to give you a quick rundown of what our classroom has been busy with as we have been working on our classroom garden project. We have been working very hard with the classroom project and have learned many new things. We have learned about the different soil types, the plant life cycle, and photosynthesis. We have also been learning a lot about the animals that benefit from plant life. What has been very beneficial and a lot of fun for the students is the communication we have been having with the sister class in San Diego, California. The differences in what we have been growing and what the sister class has been growing has been very informative. We have also been able to get great tips and tricks to best garden. One thing we have been discussing is growing some plants in a box with a window to open and close in the winter because the snow will fall very soon. We have researched a bit on this topic and what we can do to create the boxes, how to insulate them, and how to fund the construction of the boxes. To help with the up-and-coming projects, students are encouraged to do outside research on what we have been learning in class. If each student brings new ideas to class each week, we can use that information to keep us on a roll with learning so many new things and bettering our educational experience. One thing to focus on right now is how to garden in the winter.
Thanks, Anne-Marie, and hello, families. My name is Jacqueline, and I'm going to update you on what's currently happening with our classroom garden project. Each morning, rain or shine, students help maintain the garden and pond area. The class is split into teams that rotate between stations. These stations are garden weeding, garden watering, and fish feeding. The students switch stations every week. After completing the morning duties around the garden, students have around 15 minutes to make observations about the garden area, which they can record in their observation journals. Students can measure and record plant height, note what insects or animals are in the area, and record the overall condition of the plants. We always regroup and share our discoveries with the class before moving on with the day. Each Friday as a class, we test the water quality of the pond to ensure that our pond hasn't been contaminated with any type of toxins. We want our fish to stay happy and healthy. This week, we began talking about the roles of producers, consumers, and decomposers in our local ecosystems and food chains. All of the students are now working on a research assignment about these types of roles. They each have been assigned to research a producer, consumer, or decomposer that's local to our area. They are using the internet as a tool to discover more information about their chosen organism and will be discussing the findings with the class. We will end this section by working together to make a giant class food chain that we will display for all of you parents to come and see at conferences. Parents, please encourage your child to make observations about the garden areas that you encounter outside of school. I would love to hear about the discoveries that they are making on their own. Now Bridget is going to give you an update on what we're looking forward to in our class.
Thanks, Jacqueline. Again, my name is Bridget, and I'm going to give you a peek into what our class will be working on in the very near future. After working so diligently on our class garden, we will be touching back with our friends in San Diego through Skype to utilize student-to-student collaboration through technology. This gives our class the opportunity to share some of the observations, challenges, and any other updates our gardens may have. The next topic we will introduce to the class is the nutritional values that the food we grow can have on our bodies. We will evaluate healthy diets, compare and contrast organic food growth versus pesticide-treated plants, and how that can cause an effect. Lastly, our class will experience how this is relevant in the world today by taking a field trip to a local farm that uses natural fertilizers. Parents, please sign and return the permission slips being sent home this week to ensure that every student can have this awesome hands-on experience. Thanks for listening to Garden Weekly. Tune in next week to hear more about what's popping up in our class.